Hi there, it's Alicia Malone in Hollywood, as per usual, about to talk to one of the current kings of the documentary genre, Mr. Morgan Spurlock. He's the man who is behind Super Size Me, Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden, and his new one is ComicCon Episode 4, A Fan's Hope.
I'll never forget the first time I took a peek next to a stormtrooper and a Klingon. That could only happen at Comic-Con.
Okay, we're good.
All right, guys.
I was looking at my hotel room window and I saw 3 Ninja Turtles really impatiently checking their watches.
It's got tons of celebrities speaking about it, including Joss Whedon, the writer-director of The Avengers. Let's go and see who we can find on the red carpet.
Anything goes at Comic-Con. Whether you're a fan of Spider-Man, Star Trek, Star Wars, Batman, Glee, Twilight, you belong at Comic-Con.
I used to get beat up in school for wearing my Starfleet uniform to school, right? But then all of a sudden, now like we're on top and we're tastemakers, and Comic-Con there's a red carpet and Brad Pitt shows up and the geek is cool because he's the geek and we've won.
Comic-Con is like my new year every year. My year is based around Comic-Con.
In the mind of every comic book fiend, Comic-Con is just the answer to all your prayers. It's like heaven, in as much as, like they always tell you, when you go to heaven, everything you've ever lost is going to come back to you.
I was surprised not to see you in it at all.
I got smart. I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to make movies people like, and I'm going to take myself out of them from now on. That's the secret, yeah. Even
though you're a Comic-Con fan and you could talk about it from that perspective?
No, I mean, I'm such a fan, but from the minute I got this idea, I said, you know what? I'm a fan, but I don't want to tell this as me being a fan coming to make a movie about being a fan. I said, I want to make a film as a fan about people who are really going there, who are invested in what they're trying to accomplish, whether it's trying to break into the costume business or trying to, you know, get a job working for a comic book company or save your comic book business. Like, these are people who have real, I think, stakes. And so, you know, I wanted to kind of root it in their stories.
It's a love letter, and it is also a chance to show other people who aren't aware of it how pervasive pop culture has become in our civilization.
I'm practically vibrating right now. I feel like I'm the Flash and I can just move through solid objects.
How is Morgan the right man for the job?
He doesn't know anything. He's just completely, he's a babe in the woods. So, no, you know, the thing is that he loves it, but he's not so close to it that he can't see all of it. And what's great is it really covers all the aspects of the con. And the con is so varied and so strange, and there's so many parts of it that I wasn't really aware of.
If I go back in time and tell, like, the 11-year-old me, like, one day, not only do you go to Comic-Con, you go to Comic-Con every year, so much so that, like, you get greeted by Stan Lee when you show up.